Well, the reason for Salt being in the lineup, he's had some back issues, and Tony Bennett felt like, after getting warmed up, not to sit him down and have it tighten up on him.
Xavier Johnson with 12 to shoot. There's Wilson Frame for a triple at the top. And Pittsburgh on the board behind the fifth best three-point shooter in conference. Jared Wilson Frame. Deep three to get the Panthers started and against Florida State, Mike.
Yeah, I mean, you looked at the schedule early and you saw those wins and you say, well, they may have something here. And
Wilson Frame another three. Salt had a shot at him. Tony recovers and scores. Augies Tony, Mike, his first basket. Salt 6'10", 250. Redshirt senior from Auckland on the North Island of New Zealand. Jerome has got a pair of field goals for Virginia.
And Wilson Frame already has a three in this game.
Cavaliers with the ball. Down low, here's Hunter. DeAndre Hunter on the board. Hunter step in two off the wing. Diakite the rebound and the stick back with the right hand.
Right, and if you make Virginia miss, you have to clean up the defensive glass. He's like hoping shots in right now instead of shooting shots. And, it's tough when you're in a slump like that, but you gotta just kind of free your way out to get to the rim. Listen for a little bit in the pros.
He had a very nice career, not only in the NBA, but as an executive following that. And
the timeout and getting a basket, always a great sign. But Virginia's post feeds have been way too easy in this game early on.
Hawks hit only 23s this year, whereas Hunter dials one in from the foul line for his 7 points. Ball movement for Clark. To the little guy. Oh, here's a wide open Kyle Guy. That's dangerous.
See, you can't let Clark draw you in.
Virginia's hit 4 of their last 5 shots on the floor. Jump shot by Hunter and a Guy three. How about another one?
Yeah, he got caught going underneath the screen that time. It was the 8th turnover of the game.
Hunter. Oh, long stride, got into the lane.
Again,
9 for Hunter.
Again, his versatility, Wes.
Tonight against Clemson, only 27% from the floor. Panthers are finding it going rough here in this first half. 27% now as Ty Jerome streaks to the basket.
I mean, that's how connected and how good they are on that end of the floor.
And Deere got by Clark and scored. City and Deere. Clark. 5 to shoot. Guy, who had a couple of threes, adds another now. He's got 9 on 3 triples in the first half. 20-point difference here in Charlottesville with number 2 Virginia in front. Wilson Frame started the game with a 3, and there's his second field goal. Early March, Mike, and that's always a concern, especially as you mentioned earlier when they had those injuries late. 2 to shoot on the clock, and Jerome from out in the parking lot. 10 to shoot for Xavier Johnson. Wilson Frame, and that's deep.
He's been their only three-point threat. I took the time to walk around, took a tour of the rotunda and walked around the lawn, and so many great things here. Stuck around, maybe he could have transferred somewhere else. But
Diakite off a soft pass from Ty Jerome for his second field goal.
This one away early because minutes off for these guys right now are like gold, Wes.
Kyle Guy and McGowan's a real battle, and at the other end, Tony off the turnover gets the first points of the half.
That was the option for me.
You would have knocked that down, Mike. That would have been clean. Here's a nice pass backdoor. Chibuka the layup. Now Hunter. Nice bounce pass through traffic. Guy to catch and shoot 3. I'll tell you the other thing that happens when you put 25 wins on the board in your first 27 games. There's a 3 ball, and that's Augies Tony from out on the right. He's got 8 now for the next throw, right? Yep. And that's tough for young guys. I think maybe that might lend to some of what McGowan's has gone through as Braxton Key slices under the goal and scoops up his first basket of the day.
We were talking in the off-time about when, if and when it gets to that point, when does Tony Bennett pull out the guys and the Jerome's in the game.
Mike, we have yet to see a team from Tuesday get it all the way to the house.
I would say that'd be close to impossible.
All right. We have seen a Wednesday team at Duke 2 years ago in Brooklyn winning. There's a scoop and score from Audi's Tony. Been back to uptown Charlotte since 2008 when North Carolina beat Clemson for the title. Out of the corner, Kyle Guy.
Bird has been maybe one of the great coaches in the country that not a lot of people know about.
Terrell Brown, the catch and flush.
Yeah, nice high-low after that time.
In the ACC.
I'm really looking forward to seeing my good friend Dick Roth when we visit Pittsburgh next week. Cutters have been open because Virginia's staying with it for a long time.
Oh, and Deere rejected Huff. And here's Tony on the lead against Diakite. And it keys the transition chance.
Yeah, he just met him right at the top of the elevator.
Here's Huff the catch and miss on the shot clock. An outlet to Wilson Frame, and he'll lay it up in it. By the way, the Tar Heels will be on Raycom Sports. Come up with his mental brick wall. And they had it the other night. They couldn't finish at DC, and there's Key at the other end for the dunk.
We'll email Commissioner Swafford and
see if we can get that done.
We'll get everybody's sizes together.
Marco Anthony on the drive. Ellison for Brown. And the jump shot good for Terrell Brown. He's got 5 now in the ball game. On with Anthony, Diakite, Huff. And here's Anthony, the lefty three. Marco Anthony's second three of the year. Duke, Key out of the corner. Hit the rim, and Johnson with the run out. Ahead for Wilson Frame. Takes it down, scores, and draws the foul. They want Grant Kersey to score. Here's Nixon. Bounces through. Castro out of the corner. Second three of the year. Kuda, who had some lower Division I offers, but he'll dump it to Starzinski, who gets his second three of the year. And he will do that, and the ball game will end. Virginia will dribble out their 26th win. They're 14-2 in the ACC.